Welcome back, everybody, for the final, or the start of the final campaign of the Dynasties of India DLC. It is our three-sword campaign by Lord Bassi. Now know that pretty much for a fact that Devapala was by Hockey Sam, Babur was by Bassi with an I, and Rajendra is going to be Lord Bassi with an E. And it is three swords, so I'm looking for some challenges. I'm looking for something like Yadviga, man. So, Rajendra, 1007 to 1025. The dread of inevitable corruption plagues the ambitious Rajendra Chola as he navigates the harsh political climate of South India. Can Rajendra escape moral decay as he expands the empire that he inherited from his father, or his fear of corruption and the true enemy within? Yeah, and we will be playing as the Dravidians. Alright, so if you remember, this is the same Rajendra from Sword of Armor on 4 and 3, actually. So, same person. Now we're just doing it from Rajendra's perspective. Let's get into it.
The road to greatness is alight with the wailing of broken soldiers and the whispered weeping of their women. Yet the men who are the cause of this suffering must pay them no heed. The Chola dynasty is like the elephant of the forest, a beast that can thrive only by wrecking the weeds beneath it as it marches through the undergrowth. Like the elephant, we must seize whatever opportunity we find to grow stronger, even when it means crushing those who stand in our way. My father never tires of telling me this story, but I doubt that I will pass it on to my son when the time comes to teach him the ways of emperors. Our family has ruled parts of Tamil country for over 1,000 years. Other dynasties rose and fell in the time that it took our ancestors to blink, yet greatness continued to elude us. That all changed when my father came to power. As a newly crowned ruler, he took the name Raja, the King of Kings, a name that turned out to be prophetic. He has conquered many of our neighbors and turned the small Chola kingdom into a powerful empire. An empire which I am set to inherit. It is my destiny to be as great a ruler as him, perhaps an even greater one. Despite his many accomplishments, there is a shadow in his gaze. He has achieved the greatness that he sought, but in doing so, he has become corrupted by darkness. He tries to instill this darkness in me, with these fables of greatness through domination. But I do not believe that greatness and corruption are inseparable. History is evidence enough. After carving out his vast empire, Ashoka, greatest of all rulers, turned to a life of service to his people. He built hospitals for the sick and dug wells for the thirsty. Rich and poor alike throve during his reign. Is that not true greatness? To not just rule, but to rule justly? Father just shakes his head whenever I tell him this, or laughs at me if he is in a good mood. Yet he has given me a chance to prove him wrong. We are at war with our old rivals, the Chalukyan dynasty, and he has tasked me with invading their lands. I will wage a just war. When I return to Tanjavur, Raja will know what his son is capable of.
Alrighty. Wait for instructions. I think I can do that. Rajendra is limited to castle age and a population of 120. Attacking the Chalukyan camp directly during the night will be futile. Scout for weaknesses to exploit and try to do as much damage to the enemy as possible, but remember that you will get no reinforcements until dawn arrives. Your allies in Vengi are too weak to take on the enemy on their own, but by pooling your forces, you can outmatch the otherwise superior Chalukyan armies. You can tell them when to attack by using flares. Okay. So Dravidian barracks techs are discounted, so that is definitely a bonus we will be making good use of. We're going to be making lots of infantry, lots of elephant archers, siege elephants, Arumis, ships, all that good stuff. Rajendra has arrived in Chalukyan lands, the small vanguard, while the rest of the Chola army is on its way from the southeast. To the east lies the allied town of Vengi, ruled by an offshoot of the Chalukyan dynasty. It will aid you both economically and militarily, but on its own it's significantly weaker than its western Chalukyan rivals. The Chalukyan army has made camp across the Tungabhadra River at the center of the map. It will be your most formidable opponent, and they'll have stuff. To the north lies the Chalukyan capital of Manyaketa, whose formidable walls may be a tough nut to crack. It is mostly concerned with securing its defenses, but from time to time they'll throw stuff at us. Literally in the case of the Chakram throwers. To the south, Kerala was recently conquered by Rajendra's forces. If only out of fear rather of further retribution, the Keralans could be persuaded to join your side of the war, but be warned they may turn out to be fickle allies. That's never happened in an AoE campaign. Scattered across the land are a bunch of local villages. Okay, so this is already going to be pretty complex.
We have reached Chalukyan lands. I would say that the grass is greener on this side of the river, if I could see it.
The night is our ally, Your Highness. The main Chalukyan army is sleeping nearby, and if we tread lightly, they will never know that we were here.
What better way to start the Dravidian campaign than by using Dravidian Light Cav? The worst Light Cav in the game, arguably, I guess. Okay, here's an outpost. That's the Chalukyan army. So the Chalukyans are Gurjaras. Also, we fought them in Prithviraj. Oh, we were only in the feudal age. I feel like this is not a good idea, what we're doing. Okay, here's an outpost. Okay, we don't want to go that way. Still just scouting around. General Aryan, and then the other one I'm sure is Rajendra. Yep. So we get these outposts. I'm still not too sure what to do.
These peasants supply the Chalukyan soldiers with food. If we
freaking
clear out the
chakrams.
garrisons, we could deprive our enemy of supplies.
Oh, okay, so we can either liberate the villages or steal stuff from them. Let's liberate them. You know, let's be just. You know, that's what we're supposed to be anyway. It takes form of extra attack points for all your soldiers. Wait. Doesn't say anything like that. Oh, okay, I got it. I don't know if there's like anything else that we're supposed to be doing. I could just be missing something. Oh, there's the Chalukyan army. And the bonus goes away if they're killed, right? Yeah. But we're going to be making lots of swarms of infantry and stuff. It's like, this is going to be a very different campaign to Bob War and from Devapala. I mean, we just have 3 very different campaigns. Also, each campaign is a different religion, in case you didn't notice. With Devapala being Buddhist, Bob War being Muslim, and Rajendra being Hindu. Well, we should get this town too, so we're at least getting some of the stuff. Anyway, let's see what happens.
We have done all that we can to undermine the Chalukyas. Now, let us destroy them in battle.
I wonder if there was something else that we were supposed to do. Okay, we have a market. Okay. Well, Let's keep going. We'll get our base set up. Oh.
Our allies in Vengi will attack from the east at your command, Yuvaraja.
Okay.
But their forces are not as strong as ours. We should coordinate our attacks with them, lest the Chalukyas divide our armies and conquer them piece by piece.
Alrighty. Don't need that much gold right now. Let's go back home. I want to scout at least a little bit. Oh, hey, we got +1 attack more. So yeah, we also have skirms that we can make use of. I wonder if I was like supposed to go over there. Alrighty. I'll take those goats, thank you very much. Kind of weird that we have... Oh, we have the market so that they trade with us. Duh. Ah! Well, rip. Oh, Shivamsha Riders. They are not going to do well versus our heroes. Well, let's keep scouting around.
Little remains of our army. But if you were to rebuild our military buildings, we would be willing to aid you in the fight against the Chalukyas.
Okay. Yeah, they'll probably turn on us and we'll have to defeat them eventually, but who knows. We are kind of outgunned by them. You have
The
Manyaketa.
capital of Manyaketa is the jewel of the Chalukyan dynasty, and treasures stolen from Chola lands fill their universities. We should plunder them and humiliate the Chalukyas.
Okay, so that's a main objective. Ungulsito. Okay, so our pop limit is only 120. Is this worth docking? You have good fishers as Dravidians. Some mines, I suppose. Yeah, let's dock it. Why not? We're making lots of ships in this campaign. Okay, that belongs to Vengi. Sari. I wonder what else you could have done maybe by weakening the Chalukyan position.
We give you what little we can spare.
Yeah, that's plenty, honestly.
So, my own peasants have decided to supply the enemy. Very well. I shall repay their loyalty in kind.
Alrighty. Oh, good gravy. Oh, they're so screwed. They are so screwed, man. Anyway, let's go to blacksmith. Start to look towards clicking up. Let's make some barracks or whatever. Can't build in the swamp. Yeah, it's just an outpost. Oh, we can click up. Gonna go for infantry and Ellie archers. Get supplies. We're already mining stone. There you go, Vengi. Oh no. Oh no. Where are heroes? Well, we lost 6 vills there. Not super great. Well, this is already a tricky start. Okay, let's get another town center. Something a bit further away from the front lines. I feel like we probably built it, I guess, a little far forward. Guess we'll make a couple barracks and a couple archery ranges for them. So we have to keep our low pop limit in mind, so maybe we'll be using more elephant archers as the scenario goes on, because they're simply going to be more pop efficient. Get him. Don't need that many on gold right now. What? Stop! Frickin' Shrivamsha Rider, man. Yeah, we need to get a Rico going. It's a pretty decent sized army. Oh, none of those guys are friendly, in fact. Skip +1 defense. Smack, smack. We're fine, we're fine.
நான் தயார் கட்டுவேன் சரி
All right.
என்ன கட்டளை கட்டுவேன் நான் தயார் கட்டுவேன் என்ன கட்டளை நிடுவேன்
Stop.
ஏ கட்டுவேன்
Oh, something's very exciting for a corgi.
நான் தயார் கட்டுவேன்
Still, we're getting ourselves healed up. Getting our farm and eco going.
படியே செய்கிறேன் கட்டுவேன்
Long live the Cholas.
Oh! Oh! Oops. Well, you know. You know, man. Sometimes you're just not able to defend your allies.
உங்கள் சித்தம் சரி உங்கள் சித்தம் அப்படியே என்ன கட்டளை
ஏ எங்கனமே என்ன கட்டளை
Alright, so we got the Korallans to help us. At least for now.
சரி கட்டுவேன்
Get you. Oh, I never even got bow saw. Whoops. Economy. See, the Vills even know that they're, you know, all about the economy. I thought you guys didn't go on the aggressive. Oh no. Well.
நான் தயார் கட்டுவேன்
This is a bit awkward. Maybe get some Marumis going. Okay, this should be about all I need. Alright, so we're not dead yet. Oh yeah, Dravidians are the only civ that don't get either of the shaft mining upgrades. It's pretty feels bad, man. Alright, so we just have to, like, literally defeat their army. Probably shouldn't have more villagers. Alright. Add in some spearmen. I mean, they make lots of pikemen, so that's why I'm making so many swordsmen. Let's not run into their pikemen. Go get him! Oh, that was close. Okay, we have our eco upgrades. Dravidians just feel like a nice civ. Like, they feel pretty clean to play. They also have the Old Indians castle, in case you didn't notice. Anyway, we can always get our own trade going. Like, I don't know, here, I guess. Get a thumb ring. Get some Ellie archers going. Get you and you. Oops, don't need heated shot, at least not in this one. I have no doubt we will need it in the future, though. We can also get a medical core from the castle to get our elephant units to regenerate HP. Now, they do have a castle over here, so we are going to need to get some siege of our own. Oh, whatever. Oh boy, it's a roomie time. Oh, these guys are so insane. Now, the one thing that they're worse than swordsmen against, actually the two things. One would be eagles. Maybe. Maybe in mass, Urumis are still better. But the other thing is actually versus buildings, because they have the lower base attack, and their charge attack and blast damage just doesn't affect it. I mean, our elephant archers are holding it down. Get those guys. Get you. Let's get to you. And things are looking alright, I think. Go get him. Uh, 63 gold per trip is not too bad. Let's go get medical core for our elephants. Yeah, I think this army composition of, you know, infantry and elephant archers is going to work out pretty well for us. Of course, getting in those siege elephants.
என்ன கட்டளை
நான் தயார் கட்டுவேன்
Get some armored elephants going. Now, with Dravidians, they aren't that great until you get Woot Steel. I mean, they regenerate HP, but we can't get Woot Steel because we are stuck in Castle Age. So that's pretty unfortunate for us. But our elephant archers are still insane, especially because they regenerate. Like, it doesn't matter that we're missing Parthian tactics or bloodlines or husbandry or anything like that. These guys attack as fast as Ethiopian Arbs.
நான் தயார் கட்டுவேன்
Let's look at that. Oh, you can go all the way over there? I guess so.
கட்டுவேன்
Okay, there's the castle. Get those guys. Okay, you guys are helping out over here. These guys are helping out over here. We're doing alright, we're doing alright. Enemy town centers are right here. Go get him. You guys are taking care of that one.
சரி
And what's nice about Dravidians in the late game is that what you can do is you can go for bombard towers. So you can go for an elephant archer, bombard tower, siege elephant combo. Maybe mix in some halbs or arumis, depending on what you need.
என்ன கட்டளை கட்டுவேன்
Okay, Rajendra's kind of hanging out all by his lonesome. These guys might want some help taking down the building, because elephant archers no longer get attack bonus versus buildings. Whip it good. You clowns don't stand a chance. Also looks like we're kind of capped out at +2 attack, which I suppose is balanced. Anyway, yellow cleaned up that area. Purple, I think they're eventually going to clean up this area. Oh yeah, but these guys are in the Imperial Age. They don't have any imp upgrades, though.
Batter my army and pillage my cities, but you will never crush the Chalukyan dynasty.
Yes, I will. I do what I want.
Your Highness, I have received terrible news.
Oh,
Your father, Raja has passed away.
What? This cannot be. I must return to Tanjavur at once. I leave the army in your hands, General.
The Cholas are without a leader. Let us cast off their yoke and avenge those whom we lost to their invasion.
Jerks. Jerks. Oh no.
என்ன கட்டளை ஆடுவேன்
என்ன கட்டளை
Well, at least purple's here to help us out still, even if we're not getting as good trade.
நான் வேட்டை ஆடுவேன்
Alright, gotta group up for another attack. Let's go. Halbarumi. Oh.
சரி
Sari.
கட்டுவேன்
என்ன கட்டளை
நான் தயார்
Yeah, they got some well-defended universities.
என்ன கட்டளை
சரி அப்படியே இந்த கணமே போகிறேன் உங்கள் சித்தம் சரி
Ungul Situm.
இந்த கணமே போகிறேன் அப்படியே
எங்கனமே கட்டுவேன்
Get a castle up over there. We have this one over here. I'm just not worried about yellow.
நான் தயார் வெட்டுவேன்
They'll just run into my buildings.
என்ன கட்டளை ஆயுதத்தை எடு ஐயா பாய்ந்து தாக்கு
Alright. Oh, they got Trebs and they got Hussars.
ஆயுதத்தை எடு என்ன கட்டளை பாய்ந்து தாக்கு
Go get 'em! Go over there.
சரி என்ன கட்டளை பாய்ந்து தாக்கு உங்கள் என்ன கட்டளை
மரம் வெட்டுவேன்
என்ன கட்டளை உழுவேன்
Okay.
கட்டுவேன் 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 நான் தயாரின் மரம் வெட்டுவேன்
That's fine. You are down. And things seeming to be going all right. Oh, wait. Focus the universities.
என்ன கட்டளை சரி ஐயா
But yeah, just like all the new civs, your army is super food intensive.
தயார் கட்டுவேன்
என்ன கட்டளை கட்டுவேன் கட்டுவேன்
Well, at least Hindustanis can go for cav archers.
இந்த கணமே போகிறேன் இந்த கணமே போகிறேன்
சரி என்ன கட்டளை
Wasn't there gold somewhere? Oh, yeah, right here. Oh, hello. Let's go. Was wondering where my pop was. And get gold from that anyway. Good stuff. Oh. Why is that a locked gate? Like a bunch of monks over there. They can't convert my rams, though. Or my rams, my siege elephants. Need to be in melee range for that one. Let's Kind of weird. Maybe there's like an outro cutscene. Oh, hey, looks like they took over this whole area. Nicely done, Vengi. Yay!
You defile the jewel of my empire in this manner. Have you no honor?
சரி அப்படியே
Maybe, maybe not.
சரி ஐயா.
No, honor's in the eye of the
Victory is
beholder.
ours. Take whatever plunder you can find, men, and let us return home. We have an
உங்கள் சித்தம்.
emperor to mourn
சரி இந்த கணமே போகிறேன்.
and
அப்படியே
a new one to celebrate.
Huzzah!
Days and nights merged into a restless blur as I rode back to Thanjavur. My mind was empty, as if every thought and emotion had hidden in corners beyond my reach. It was not until I came into the palace and saw my father's body that I woke to find that the nightmare was real. The King of Kings was dead. Seeing my father's cold, grey face, knowing that he would never tell another tale about the elephants of the forests, I wept for the first time since I was a boy. He had died of old age, a quick, painless death, his wives told me, as if the abruptness with which he had left the world was any consolation for his departure. As soon as the tomb guarding his ashes had been sealed, the crown was thrust upon my head. I had longed for this day, but grief clouded whatever joy the occasion should have brought. For the common soldier, dying is small fry. Suffer as they might, they know that it is their destiny to die for their betters. But when you are among the men whose fate it is to shape the world, when every potential future that you could have created flickers out of existence as you gasp your final, miserable breath, dying is too much. It will be long before this pain subsides. Yet I must rule in spite of it.
Oh, Sag. Anyway, pretty good KD. This is definitely a nice intro scenario. Pretty tricky opening.
Ready.
What are you doing there, Gaia Bandit?
Mandatum.
I see you. I see what you're putting down. Yeah, we got a... Oh, maybe we could have gotten some monk support or something? Gaia Outpost. It's just some bridges. But, yeah, a little bit of a whoopsie-daisy with the local villages. Didn't realize they were going to get completely wrecked right away. Oh, that's a little sad. Still, that was a fun first scenario, guys. That was The Successor. And next up, we will be going to Sri Lanka, apparently, in Deeds of the Father. See you guys next time for that one.